What up, your boy Superman? Today I want to talk about gyms in Japan. Okay, there are a lot of big gyms. There's Tips, there's Konami, there's a new one coming out. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like these smaller gyms on every corner. But gyms in Japan are like they're like AT&T with contracts back in the day, I guess. You know, like 10 years ago, AT&T. In America, okay, I was in America like literally 9 months ago, and I had a gym membership at LA Fitness, which had no starter fee. It was month to month, so there's no contract. $50, okay, affordable. I can do that, no problem. So I did that, set it up, and I used to go to gym every day. I'd go to work, and in between my work, when I had a break, I had a half-hour break. I would go to the gym and I'd work out. I'd lift weights, dance, whatever I wanted to do. Come back to work and work. So that's how I did my thing, you know. I never went to. Sometimes I went to the gym before work, and I never did after work. So after like 8 hours of strenuous like standing and running and like a crazy person at work, I don't want to lift weights. Okay, so I did in between or before. So that was very affordable. And keep in mind, I was a pizza man making $14 an hour, working part time because Walmart sucks and they won't give you full time unless you want to be a slave to them. You know what I mean? When I mean slave, I mean, you know, do what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Straight pimp yourself out to Walmart. Anyways, that's a whole nother video, Walmart. That's like a 10-hour video right there at Walmart. I should probably do that. That's another video. Anyways, let's get to Japan memberships, okay? There's one down the street. It's called Joy Fitness, okay? The starter fee is like, it was like a monthly payment. It was literally, I think, around $80. That's just to say, like, here's $80 for the application and starting fee. Like, here's some free money. Here's $100. Just let me in, okay? Even though you don't have much equipment, you only have running treadmill, and depending on what membership I pick, I can only come at daytime or night or somewhere in between there. Even though you're a 24-hour gym, you're gonna constrict what time I come based on how much I pay you. So yeah, so application fee was pretty high, starting fee was super high. Their actual free weights was non-existent. They had like treadmill, they had a few, you know, like bench press. It was a pretty terrible gym, like ridiculously terrible, really small. So if they have, let's just say they had 200 members going to the gym right down the street here, I'm pretty certain I would never be able to use the machines because they don't have that many machines for that gym in the first place. So now it was $80 a month right there. And now it was like the cheaper fee. And that allowed me to go to only that gym. If I paid $20 more, I can go to all of them. So it's $100, right? And I go to all the gyms, right? I used to be, 2 years ago, I used to be have a membership at Konami, right? Like the video game Konami. I don't know if they're the same company. I'm gonna check that out one day. Anyways, that was $120 a month, okay? And $120 is the cheaper membership, okay? That allowed me to go to one gym. And these gyms are ranked by star system. So if you, like, the higher the star, the more you're gonna pay to go there. Like, more the luxury, supposedly it is, so therefore you're gonna pay more for it. So anyways, $120 for Osaka gym on top of the station. So they're pretty luxury because they're on the 11th floor and they have no view at all. So the starter fee again is expensive, probably like $100 plus your app fee. It's like, here's some free money. Now let me pay gym membership. Of course, they got more free weights. The free weights, their range is pretty terrible. And like, you literally, okay, if you want to run on the treadmill, they have like a clipboard. You have to like write like a time frame. Like, okay, 1 o'clock, from 1:30 to 2 o'clock, you know, I write my name and then I can run. So they have so many people coming through the gym that I have to literally schedule when I want to run. That's how terrible it is. And the same with classes too. There's like huge lines. If I want to do a yoga class or a fitness or a dance class or a martial arts class, I have to like write on a clipboard and I have to stand in line for 20 minutes just to use a gym in Japan. I'm just letting you know, I'm warning you how the gym systems kind of work. You do it if you want to work out, it's fine. I will eventually, unfortunately, because I live here forever, I want to stay in shape. But I'm letting you guys know what you're going to go through. I mean, I haven't even got into the tattoo part yet, okay? And all the paperwork you got to sign ahead of time. Like, I'll get into that in a minute. But anyways, yeah, so that's what you got to do. Then from there, let's move on to, okay, the shoe issue. Japan's always funny with their shoes and feet and all this stuff, okay? I had to buy brand new shoes just to go to the gym. So I put the new shoes in my backpack, right? I go to the gym. then I switch out my shoes, and I use the gym in those shoes, right? So they're like brand new, clean, never worn outside type of shoes. And the brand new shoes right there run you easily from like 30 to 60 to $80. Depends on what kind of shoes you get. They gotta be athletic shoes, and they're not cheap here. The cheapest like running shoes you can get in Japan are probably $30, and that's if you go to like a ghetto location, and they're gonna be questionable, and they're probably gonna fall apart as soon as it rains. They might dissolve because they're probably some cheapies from China. So, like I said before, you get what you pay for. You come to Japan, pay a little bit more, you might get a little bit more. I wouldn't necessarily trust American brands, because American brands, in my opinion, are questionable. I bought $60 Adidas. They fell apart in 10 seconds as soon as I stepped in a puddle. No joke. So I would pick Japanese brands. Pay the extra money. Anyway, so you're gonna pay for the shoes. Now you're paying $1 million for the gym. You're doing your gym thing, okay? It's a little late. I'm a little excited. So let's just move on to tattoos for 5 seconds, okay? I don't like tattoos here. They really don't. It's all because Yakuza, they have full body tattoos, you know, which in my mind doesn't necessarily make sense, because Japanese know it. Tattoos are a part of Western culture. Like 50% of people in America right now all have some sort of tattoo, right? So of course there's a 50-50 chance any American person will have a tattoo coming to Japan. So, and they actively discriminate against that. So if you have a tattoo, they might not let you in the gym. So I suggest hide it. Yeah, it sucks to hide it, and you don't have to take my advice, but they will kick you out of the gym if you don't cover your tattoo. I've experienced this in Tokyo, okay? Like, I went there the first time, they're like, okay, this is a warning. The second time, they're like, this is your second warning. Next time, you're done. I was like, hey, whatever. I came the next time, they're like, okay, you're done. I was just like, okay, give me money back or I'm gonna sue you. And they give me my money back, and that was the end of it. Now it's Tips, whatever, TIPS. They're a terrible club. But keep in mind, all the clubs are equally terrible. So it comes down to money in the very end. It's all about money and physically, like, you know, like what you want to work out, you know. If you just want to do the treadmill, Joy Fitness over here is cheaper than all of them, so do Joy Fitness, and it's closer. If you want to do free weights, Konami Tips, they're pretty good, free weights, and like yoga classes and dance classes. So do your research and figure out like what they have. Go inside, you can ask them like, hey, look, can I see the gym? They'll let you see it. They'll take you on a guided tour of the gym, okay? They're not gonna hide nothing from you. Like, yeah, we have a pool too. They love showing off what they got. So yeah, but anyways, tattoos are no. So hide your tattoos. I got a pretty large tattoo, so they don't like that. So I have to hide it completely. And before I signed anything with Tips, I had to sign this long document that's basically stating in some legal jargon that I am not Yakuza, even though like, if you look at the history of Yakuza, they don't let anyone that's not Japanese into Yakuza. I can never be Yakuza because I'm not Japanese, which is crazy. So they made me sign this before they would even let me in, because they knew I had a tattoo. And they were saying, okay, we'll let you in, just make sure you cover your tattoo. And I was like, cool. I'll cover my tattoo. And I didn't cover my tattoo, and we had a problem. So I'm American, do what I want. Not really, but that's kind of what happened. So expect gyms in Japan to be very expensive, okay? I swear, you're just like, it's like another cell phone bill. So if you want to be fit, you gotta pay that extra cell phone bill. In fact, it's 2 cell phone bills, because Konami was $220 a month. I find it crazy that Japanese don't get so fat. I mean, I've seen some fat salarymen, but they're usually older and they clearly don't work out ever, you know. There's some people that go to the gym. I saw people at the gym. So you just got to be able to afford it. That's the main thing, you know. It's ironic. Okay, you can't be, you know, like a model, sexy looking, you know, because if you can't afford it. And you can't get fat if you can't afford it. So you just kind of somewhere in that middle gray area. Like, I'm not fat, but I'm not like a model. So anyways, I'm done with this video. I just want to give you guys a heads up on gyms in Japan. If you're coming to Japan, you will figure out very quickly. If you're coming here for school, hopefully your school has a gym. You don't have to worry about none of this stuff I'm talking about. But if you really love Japan, like some people do, you will have to deal with this. So I suggest you come back to this video, check it out, do your research, whatever. But yeah, gyms in Japan are quite difficult. They're not like America where it's like, oh no, oh, we have a special no fee this month for joining and $50 a month, and if you bring someone else, we're gonna knock off $10. America, they like cut deals so much. I want to bring my whole family and someone else's family. But in Japan, like, I barely want to go myself. I can't afford it. I'm like, look, dude, I'm gonna have to like give blood just so I can go to work out here. I'm afraid I might be too woozy to work out after I give so much blood because you guys are way too expensive. They also have one more bodybuilding gym. Actually, there's probably quite a few gyms, but I just want to talk about this one gym. So this bodybuilding gym, so they had tons of free weights. Of course, they're the same expensive. They actually literally measured my tattoo. They're like, your tattoo is 1 centimeter too big. Sorry, you cannot go here. I felt so rejected. You know, I should just lie from the start. I can go back now and just lie. And they'll let me in, of course, because they like green money. But they measured my tattoo. What is that, you know? Like, I'm sorry, your tattoo's too large. That's just so random. But so tattoos can be a problem and haunt you if you're going to go to a gym. But, you know, if your money's green and you know how to talk, you can pretty much get into the gym even if you have a tattoo, guaranteed. As long as it's not like somewhere like in your forearm, somewhere like it's hard to like hide. Anyways, that's it for this video. That's all the rambling I'm gonna do for this video. Good luck with your gym membership. Maybe if you cry a lot, or I don't even know. You could also just run outside and, you know, jump over park benches. Maybe, I don't know, there's like neighborhood random cats and dogs. They're like completely like, I don't know if they're homeless or what. They run around the street. You could probably use them to work out with. Cats, dogs. I don't know. So go to a junkyard and car tires. Do what you gotta do. So go to the river and you can use rocks. That might work too. Anyways, peace out. I'm out. I'm a little tired, can you tell? Alright, later.